Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, Victor Oladipo has a huge task and a long road in front of him making his way back from that knee injury. But you talk to his teammates, and they rave about his mental makeup. They say he's an incredible person, great to be around, the most positive guy they've ever played with. So, Kevin, if anyone can come back from this, he can.
You better believe it. Outstanding, David. Thank you. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Bagley.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Barnes and Bagley the duo with the forward. And it's Giles in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Indiana, Turner and Sabonis playing inside. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the 3. Clark, great guards tonight for both teams. Did you ever spend any time in the backcourt at any level when you were playing?
No, I was a ball-handling forward, Kevin, and it served me well, but I was not a guard. I was a forward that could dribble and pass fairly well.
So you were ahead of your time because that's all we see now in the NBA, right? Guards are not always bringing the ball up.
Yeah, you know, somebody just mentioned that to me, Kevin, that I was maybe a tad ahead of my time back in the late 70s.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against Charlotte. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Oladipo skying through the air. I love seeing that. Has great speed and uses that as a launching pad towards the hoop.
Here's Hield against Charlotte. He was really on his game. Fires the 3, cans it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So Oladipo will bring it up for Indiana. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. The rebound by Giles.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Fox looking it over. And Giles now top of the key. They get the rebound. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Ogden against Fox. Over in the corner, Barnes. Offensive rebound. Shoots over Warren. Barnes can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Sabonis. Good on the 3-point shot. Sabonis has got 5 now.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling.
Fox against Brogdon. Hield outside. He dishes it to Barnes. Bagley the pass to Hield. Just 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
That free throw, no good. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot-up three. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
And he's good on the second.
And, you know, Harrison Barnes is an effective two-way player, becoming better every day on offense and can defend multiple positions as well.
Rocked in the pass to Sabonis. Oladipo outside for the three. It's hauled in by the Kings. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Indiana leading by 5. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Rocked in the pass to Turner. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And the stretch center in demand for Miles Turner. Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger. And continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
Oladipo goes in.
Boy, the explosive nature of Oladipo's drives to the rim are incredible. Hard for any defense to keep him from attacking the way he does.
The Kings trail by 9. Outside, Fox passes it to Giles. Chalk up 2 there.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brogdon outside. Pass to Warren. Now here's Oladipo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Barnes. The shot off that time. Nice D from Oladipo.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here. Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Now here's Turner. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Over Bagley. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Now here's Hield. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Pacers. They're down in 10th place here in the middle part of the season. They'll need to make a move soon.
And right now for the Pacers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Oladipo dishes to Turner. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, what a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Putting up about 24 points per, 9 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Hield outside. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Markers checked in for Harrison Barnes. Oladipo against Hield. Clock at 6. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Fifth, De'Aaron Fox.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Here's Brogdon after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Outside Turner, the pass to Warren. Oladipo outside from past the arc, sinks the triple. Oladipo's got 9.
Seems to get better every year from outside. Oladipo feeling comfortable pulling the trigger.
Now Fox. And he also played really well in that win against the Hornets. Hield outside. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brogdon. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Parker against Sabonis. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Fox.
Muscle up. That's what Parker's telling those guys trying to defend him in the paint. He's really good at establishing his post position down low.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. In the corner, it's Hield. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside, Sabonis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, you always say you can't run away from the DNA. Well, Sabonis, the son of the Lithuanian legend, Arvydas Sabonis.
Kevin, I'm glad you've been paying attention to me over the years. You're right, though. That DNA stays with you. And the younger Sabonis has done his dad very proud. He's 6'11" to his dad, 7'3", but he's displayed the same kind of combination of strength and skill that his dad possessed.
He's off on the first.
And you look at per minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. T.J. Leafs checked in for Turner. McDermott comes in for T.J. Warren. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
And here is Lamb. Following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Lamb passes to Leaf. Over Bogdanovich. Leaf, no good. The Kings trail by 3. Parker kicks to Bogdanovich. A pass to Fox. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his first foul. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Indiana. And here's Len. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 5 on the clock. And Parker, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And, you know, when most teams lose their clear #1 guy, they start going south. That's exactly what happened for Indiana last season.
Clark, the Pacers were 32 and 15 when Oladipo went down.
And you think about Oladipo's influence and impact, only 16 and 19 after the injury, guys, and they got swept by the Celtics in the playoff. Oladipo critically important to the Pacers being able to perhaps advance in the playoffs in the future.
And that one falls for Parker.
The exceptional Parker will only continue to get better over time. I mean, he has tremendous drive to be one of the all-time greats.
Zone defense, Clark, being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken. And I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Doug McDermott, a solid teammate because he embraces whatever his team asks of him, and he's a consistent perimeter threat.
And McDermott drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And stolen by McConnell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Alex Len picks one up.
You know, aggressiveness is what helps Lamb be able to draw these fouls.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
That free throw, no good. Well, Clark, you know, it took some time for him to get to this point, but Jeremy Lamb has taken his game to the next level.
And you know, guys, we see these young guys come into the league after just 1 year of college, and it takes them a while to figure it out sometime. Lamb has gone from being just a contributor to a nightly impact player with his scoring. But across the board, you can see his game upticking in a really positive way. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Outside Holiday. Now here's McConnell. He's covered by Joseph. And Lamb kicks to McConnell. 5 to shoot. Shoots. Lamb with the block. Parker surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pacers leading by 3. Holiday attacking. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now here's Joseph. He's guarded closely. Here's Parker. Count it. Parker's got 5 now.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. He kicks it to McDermott. The 3-ball. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. He has 5.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
The Kings trail by 6. Outside, Joseph. Passes it to Len. Puts it up from 12. Again, Sacramento. And it's the Pacers with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, wanting to develop his interior game, Jeremy Lamb, shots like this will help him be more assertive in that area.
To the left side wing. Here's Parker. It's Bielitsa. Rebounded by McDermott. Indiana leading by 6. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Holiday with the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Inside. And that one's good. Parker. Indiana's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. On the wing, Lamb. Pass to Leaf. Back to Lamb. Over Bielitsa. Victor Oladipo getting it done for Indiana. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
The Kings trail by 4. On the court for Sacramento. Parker out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Len. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in at the point. Parker outside. He can't get it to go. And Indiana will come the other way. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Now, here's Joseph. He's covered by McConnell. Bjelica with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. And that one's good, Barnes. Here's McConnell. And Holiday has it in the corner. Let's go. Leaf, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Holiday gets the bucket.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Now, here's Joseph. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the pass to Barnes. Connects from three-point range. Barnes has got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Lamb. Over Barnes. Lamb, good. Lamb's got 5 points so far.
I really like this guy's mid-range game. Lamb's in-between shot is often cash money.
Passes to Bogdanovich. To the left wing. It's Bielitsa. And that one goes long. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's McConnell. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 3-point Indiana lead.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Bielitsa. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
All right, Clark, game is on the line. 1 free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great names.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Holiday. And some changes here for the Pacers. Warren's checked in for Lamb. And it's Oladipo in for T.J. McConnell. Then for the Kings, Giles checked in for Alex Len. Bagley comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Both free throws good from Holiday. The Kings trail by 5. Now Joseph. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Barnes, and it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Joseph after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. To halt the run. Shot by Joseph. No good. Pacers leading by 7. And here's McDermott. He has 5. Down low, Oladipo banked in off the glass. Oladipo's got 13 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Aaron Holiday. And a change for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Corey Joseph. Now, here's Bagley. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Indiana leading by 9. And it's Brogdon off the drive. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Fox following the score by Indiana. To the middle. Giles, the pass to Bagley. Good work defensively by Turner.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The Kings trail by 13. Fox with it. He has 5. Barnes outside. Shoots over Warren. Barnes can't get it to go.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Brogdon against Hield. Can they get it? The rebound by Turner.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brogdon against Fox. The pass to Warren. Over Barnes. And the shot by Warren, no good.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Here's Turner. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Turner's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers. And it's the Kings with the ball. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. That's good from Fox on the assist by Hield. Hield's got 3 assists tonight.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Now, here's Warren. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. The Kings trail by 11.
Well, some ups and downs.
Oh my
great dunk.
goodness! That was special.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Now, here's Oladipo. It's tipped. They get it back. To the paint. Here's Warren.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Parker's checked in for Sacramento. The Kings shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Timeout called by the Kings. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
A pass to Fox. Back to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there, Kevin. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Oladipo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And that's 15 points for Victor Oladipo. The Kings trail by 9. Hield outside. Pass to Fox. Goes up on the block. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. And Warren, here we go. Good on the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by T.J. Warren. Out to Parker. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Warren. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Warren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
The Kings trail by 13. Here's Fox. It's deflected.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Fox. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Oladipo against Barnes. And it's sent back by Turner. Pass to Sabonis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Brogdon the pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Barnes with it. Picked up by Turner. On the wing, Hield. Drops one in from the wing. Hield's got 5 now.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Fox against Brogdon. It's stolen by Bagley. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Parker's running. They get it back. Bagley with the bucket.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Now here's Brogdon. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. Hield left side to the inside. Gets it down to single digits. That's now 8 points for Marvin Bagley.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the Pacers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. T.J. Leaves checked in for Sabonis. McDermott comes in for Ward. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Kings. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Hield. Now here's Turner. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
McConnell's scanning the floor. Lamb finds Turner. Over Bagley. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Kings trail by 5. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Bogdanovic, no luck. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Lamb against Fox. Here's Turner. Turner can't get that one to fall. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fox. It's over McDermott.
Using his size pretty well on the defensive end. When McDermott makes himself big on this end, it can alter shots.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Victor Oladipo had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Love the dog. And Oladipo, that's my guy. Everything has come together for him the last couple of years. He could take a game over on either end, and he's doing it more consistently now.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough. I mean, that's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Turner and Sabonis playing inside. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Oladipo after the basket by De'Aaron Fox.
Boy, quickly becoming a real force defensively. Miles Turner, one of the league's premier shot blockers.
And you look at the job description for an elite defensive big man. Nowadays, it's not enough to just protect the rim.
No, you've got to be able to move your feet and also defend on the perimeter as well. And that's where Turner's quick feet have helped him. He's able to guard smaller players and recover to the lane. And that's a nice combination.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
That's tipped, and so here is Indiana. Oladipo right side. There's the pass to Brogdon. He feeds it to Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 8th assist here tonight. Healed outside. Fox against Brogdon. From 12 feet out. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Oladipo, the pass to Warren, and it's good for 2.
And what about the vision, the court vision from Oladipo? So good at creating opportunities for his guy.
For Indiana, they have not shot all that well from the free throw line, 6 of 11. That free throw good from Warren. Mark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader, as you well know, Kevin. We actually share book titles on occasion. Obviously, food is universal, and there's nothing I turn down. I try to eat certain things in moderation, but I enjoy board games, too. In terms of sports, I'm a fan of football, both college and pro. Enjoy playing golf, and board games and reading probably are what occupy my time.
Here's Brogdon following the basket by Buddy Hield. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Inside, Barnes. Doesn't go that time. Pacers leading by 5. And Oladipo kicks to Sabonis. Outside Turner. Back to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Nails the baby hook. Sabonis has got 7 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Barnes. Outside for Bagley. A three-pointer off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And here are the Kings now. 9-point game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That's a 2 from Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. He's got 8.
You must respect the jumper of Barnes, Kevin. I mean, he gets it off with ease, and he does a nice job measuring his shots.
Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Sabonis trying to get open. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Oladipo, here we go. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Oladipo has really embraced the go-to role. This guy can heat it up in a hurry.
The Kings trail by 11. Now, here's Fox. 13 points in the game. Pulls up on the elbow. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 6. It's Oladipo on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
When you talk about outstanding athletes in the NBA, Victor Oladipo is on that list. Even if he's only 90%, this guy is explosive, actually more explosive than most.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. And you think about trying to come back from that big knee injury, a lot riding on Oladipo's recovery.
Well, a big part of his recovery and coming back effectively is sports medicine has come a long, long way, Kevin. He won the 2018 Most Improved Award. They stopped doing the Comeback Player of the Year, but you know, he's looking for that kind of return this season.
Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 11. Passes it to Bagley. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Turner. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Warren. From deep. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Warren. Warren's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's Giles. He's got 6. Here's Bagley. Bagley with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Holiday, here we go. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Turner.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Pacers. T.J. Leaves checked in for Sabonis. Doug McDermott comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Oladipo. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Alex Len's checked in for Giles. Jabari Parker comes in for Bagley. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Joseph. Both free throws good from Holiday. The Kings trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Healed outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner and loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Holiday shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
The first one falls. Clark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now Bogdanovic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the pass to Bielitsa. Kicks it to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Hield's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Pass to Leaf. Fades back. No good that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And Parker, here we go. And finished off by Parker.
Sky is the limit for Parker. I mean, just an incredible player who is a remarkable leader for this team, especially considering how young he is.
Now, here's McConnell. He kicks it to McDermott. Passes it to Turner. Shoots over Len. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. The Kings trail by 13. Out to the right wing. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. Holiday, the pass to Leaf. Off target from the baseline.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And timeout called. Luke Walton has had enough.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Kings. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And so it's Indiana with it. After the Kings pick up 2. Lamb, good.
Lamb is a capable spot-up shooter. He's comfortable shooting off the catch.
Now here's Hield. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Parker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. For Sacramento, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good by Parker. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Indiana leading by 12. And here's McConnell. Pass to McDermott. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Hield. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Bielitsa with the bucket. Bielitsa's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 17 points was their biggest margin. The pass to McDermott. Feeds it to Turner. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
The Kings trail by 12. And Bogdanovich kicks to Parker. The dish to Hield. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. And there's the feed to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bogdanovich with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 3-pointer. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Bielitsa.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this 2nd half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, the rest of the way.
McConnell finds McDermott. Outside, Lamb. 6 on the shot clock. The shot will not fall. A D by Bogdanovich. And now Sacramento on the break. It's Bielitsa. Count it. Bielitsa's got 7 points for the quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Miles Turner. The past month has been surreal. He's putting up 13 points a game, 11 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but That is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
That's good from McConnell. Brogdon, he's checked in for the Pacers. The Kings also at the sub. Fox is checked in. And so he hits both. The Kings trail by 9. Pass to Hield. Shoots over Brogdon. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
32 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to McDermott. Shot clock at 5. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Parker. He's got 13. And the dunk by Parker.
And, you know, whenever Parker charges into the paint, you just probably need to get out of the way. Because when he's got his speed under him, a good head of steam, he can throw it down with the best of them.
Victor Oladipo getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Jabari Parker is out there with Len, and it's Barnes in at the 3. McDermott for 3, drills it from outside.
The main weapon in McDermott's arsenal, so good at cashing in from behind the arc.
The Kings trail by 8. Outside, Fox. Oh, the lob to Parker.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
To the wing on the left. Parker with the steal. That'll go on McDermott. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. Giles checked in for the Kings. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Kings. 6-point game. Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. Over McConnell. The Pacers pull it in. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Lamb. Good D by Parker.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Got that one up quick. Parker's got 19 points.
Excellent IQ on display by Parker that time. I mean, if you stay off of him, he has no problem taking the shot that's available.
Logged in the pass to Sabonis. Dishes it to Lamb. The pass to McConnell. 6 to shoot. Here's Leaf. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Parker's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. And the layup's good off the glass.
Taking the contact like the pro he is, it's clear Brogdon is tough to intimidate when he's looking to score.
The Kings trail by 4. Outside, Fox. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Giles. He's covered by McConnell. From deep. And it's Giles missing. Indiana leading by 4. Here's Leaf. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Leaf's got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Giles kicks to Barnes. Off target from 3-point range. Indiana's gone 6 of 10 from 3-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Brogdon. Yep, that one goes. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Here's Fox. Gets himself open and drills it. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Timeout called the Pacers. Perhaps the biggest breakout star last year from the 2017 draft class, De'Aaron Fox. Greg, he was sensational.
Kevin, the difference between a year 1 and a year 2 player was never displayed better than the improvement that Fox showed. His shot, vision, and decision-making all started to catch up to that incredible athleticism.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Leaf. T.J. Warren comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Oladipo in for T.J. McConnell. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Fox against Brogdon. And Fox gets it to go.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Brogdon against Fox. Oladipo outside. Indiana again missing. The Kings trail by 4. Nobody near Barnes. Back to Fox. Another shot. Kept alive.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning quick reflexes in every spot.
Fox hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's Oladipo. No good there. Ready by Bogdanovich. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Kings, trailing by 4.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Now, here's Brogdon. It's Oladipo on the wing. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now Fox. Right at the free throw line. Here's Bagley. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Oladipo goes in, and he makes that one.
Hey, you know, sometimes this is all you can do. Got to admire Oladipo's toughness and his ability to score through contact. This guy's the real deal.
The Kings trail by 6. And here is Fox. And here's Barnes for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Brogdon with it. And Barnes comes to help. Warren finds Turner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Sacramento, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
Fox against Brogdon. Shoot from the right block. Here's Sabonis. Second shot opportunity. The shot no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Here's Barnes. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Oladipo, good.
Excellent concentration from Oladipo. Even when you get physical with him, he figures out a way to convert.
Here's Bogdanovich. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The Kings making a switch here. Heald's checked in. And so here's Sacramento. It's a three-point game. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. Hield outside. Over Oladipo. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pacers leading by 3. It's stolen by Bagley. Outside, Fox. And it's sent back by Turner. Barnes outside. To tie it up. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Brogdon, drilled from 6 feet. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Boy, it's clear why people are high on Brogdon. His ability to take over on important possessions, outstanding.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Timeout called the Pacers.
Timeout. Start it.
Oladipo against Hield, and Oladipo kicks to Turner. Over Bagley, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Hield finds Bagley. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And you know, Oladipo back in 2013 was the #2 overall pick in the draft and is showing a lot of promise. He's really taking over the game in key stretches here.
Now here's Barnes. To the middle. Here's Bagley. And the shot goes in. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Outside Warren. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Barnes with it. Now defended by Warren. Warren against Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
You know, Barnes plays with confidence on the block. Excellent at being aggressive with the defense and earning the foul.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1-possession game now.
Now here's McConnell. He's covered closely. Turner up top. 1:11 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Warren. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 5.
That's the go for your throat mentality on display. Give Oladipo the ball in the clutch, and he's going to give you much.
Right wing. Fox kicks to Bagley. The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the shot goes down. And now a 7-point Indiana lead.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 7. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Giles. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Barnes.
Determination is a valuable attribute, and Barnes plays with determination, committed to at least getting the foul on the way up. Nice job.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. And Warren, here we go. Here's Turner. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They lead by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, you know, Oladipo was the second pick back in the 2013 draft and has made back-to-back All-Star games in 18 and 19. His star is rising.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 4. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The wide open look here for Fox. They grab their own miss, and they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
From deep 3-point range, Fox, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, you know, he's a big guy that has tremendous agility and already is an elite defender. Miles Turner now has to work on being dominant on offense.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Farrell for 3. A rebound by Bitadze. So it's Indiana picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Victor. You've been really playing well on offense of late. What's going right for you at that end of the floor?
Patience, man, experience, belief, faith, all the above, man. Just coming out here working on my game. I'm just going to continue to keep growing, continue to keep staying close to my teammates, continue to keep working hard, and continue to keep getting better.
That is a crowded locker room with all those things in there. Thanks, Victor. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.